What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the new album from the band Cripple Bastards, entitled Nero In Metastasi. This is released on Relapse Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Asti, Italy, and over the course of the last 2+ decades, this has been a band that has really become a synonymous name when it comes to grindcore and the grindcore underground elite. I mean, this band has been so active and pretty much have been moving fast-paced ever since its inception. Full-length albums, splits, EPs, compilation appearances, tribute appearances, playing all over the world, in Europe and North America. Yeah, this is a very, very influential and hardworking band. And the continuation of their hard work showed off back in 2012. They came out with a 7-inch entitled Senza Imprante, or something like that. I might butcher some names, so you may have to forgive me on that part. But yeah, they came out with a 7-inch of new material, and really, really awesome music going on here. It's what you would expect from a Cripple Bastards released, razor sharp, fast, and to the point, and that's been the kind of hard work ethic that this band's been putting out. Now we have the 6th full-length from this band, and if I'm not mistaken, it loosely translates to Black Metastasis. It's 18 tracks, and it clocks in at around 37 minutes in length. And pretty much, if you are a fan of Cripple Bastards, and if you've listened to this band's body of work, if you listen to their later material, you pretty much know what you're going to be in for. And there may be a curveball or two that you don't see coming. And that's the fun part about listening to a Cripple Bastards record. You know what you'll get yourself into, but there's just that little surprise that just sneaks up on you, and it's crazy, and it makes for an incredibly entertaining release. The guitar work on here is pretty much your usual grindcore kind of fare. To me, this is one of those grindcore bands that definitely roots itself within hardcore punk, because, of course, one of the many musical variations of grindcore can be punk and hardcore, and you can definitely pick up those instances and vibes within the guitar riffs. I think it's incredible. Take the first track and the 4th track. Now, mind you, I'm going to try to use the English translations here instead of the Italian dialect here. So, tracks like Sick Terminal and Artificial Regime, tracks 1 and 4 respectively, you get some really, really awesome riff work going on here. I think it really sounds great. It's very well played. It sounds clean, not too clean to the point where it feels distracting and gets in the way of the production, but the way the guitar work on here is just, it feels very smooth. It feels very frantic. It feels very natural. And that's what I love about this guitar tone. Everything about the way that it's played and the way that it's executed, it just sounds right. Bass guitar, very audible, very gritty, very dirty sounding. I love the way that it emphasizes itself amongst this album. I mean, even if it is a little bit more on the guitar-driven type of side, you do get the occasional bass lick or two, and once again, showcasing the hardcore punk aspects of this band. I think the bass guitar sounds incredible. It really does sound gritty and vital, and I love the way that it feels throughout this album. Even to some of the lengthier tracks on here. Now, mind you, you're going to get your usual grindcore song lengths that range from about 7 seconds to about a minute in length. But there are a couple of lengthy ones in here, and I like the variation that's brought forth here with the song lengths. It really enhances the instrumentation, I feel. Moving on to the drums sound fantastic. You're going to get a lot of sporadic movements going on. You're going to get a lot of fast blast beats, a lot of great fills, just a lot of great syncopation. The speeds and the paces go really well here. And I said earlier in this review that there's going to be some loops that you really don't see coming. And what I mean by that is the track Splendor in Darkness, track number 17. It's 9 minutes long. When I first listened to this song, it was pretty much one of those what the fuck kind of moments, you know? You're listening to this song and I'm thinking, what the hell just happened here? The pace of the song starts off very slow and methodically, and then you get to a faster drum pace, as if you're going back towards the traditional grindcore sound that you would know Cripple Bastards best for. And you get those fast-paced drums on that particular track. And then things start to die down just a little bit further by the way the drum pace goes on that particular track. And I think it's crazy. It's totally one of the most unexpected things to come across on this album. I think it's great. Of course, it makes the album a little longer by grindcore standards, but what can you do? It really makes for an entertaining listen. And as far as the vocals are concerned, the vocals are absolutely great. Lots of variations within the vocals. You get a lot of mid-range growls, high-pitched screams, spoken word style vocals, very low guttural vocals. Everything is scattered in between and everywhere else throughout this album. There really isn't a moment where it just sticks to one kind of vocal tone, and I think that's what really makes the vocal performance here on this album very interesting, is the variety. And I think the variety on here really makes this worth multiple listens. So overall, if you're a fan of Cripple Bastards, you pretty much know what you're going to be in for here. I think this is another wonderful addition to an already expansive discography. Cripple Bastards are a band that really have proven why they've been in the music business so long and being involved in the grindcore scene as long as they have. I think it's incredible. So definitely another top quality release from this band. So if I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say track 1, track 4, track 6, track 8. One of the short songs on here, which I think is really awesome. Track 10 and tracks 15 and 16. I think it's really, really awesome. So I'm going to leave you a link in the description box to the Relapse Records Bandcamp page for this band, Cripple Bastards Bandcamp, where you can stream some selected tracks. This will be available on February the 18th, which will be out nationally distribution. You can buy the CD, you can buy the vinyl, you can buy combo packages over at the Relapse mail order, so get this album however you're able to. Again, the album is Nero In Metastasi by Cripple Bastards. This is released on Relapse Records. Definitely support this band, and I'm going to give this a very solid 8.5 out of 10. Entertaining grindcore. Excuse me, entertaining grindcore from an entertaining Italian band that know exactly how to get the job done. So support Cripple Bastards. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel, and until the next time, Army Hill out.